Hey everybody, my name is Hector Uriarte Jr., aka Chango. I have a Latin rock band called Pachango. We play locally here. Latin rock, jazz, ska. Definitely, like and share, make some comments. I think what I'm going to do is I'll have a little raffle. If you share these, I have a whole bunch of t-shirts, Pachango t-shirts, and then I'll raffle off some t-shirts and give those away. So please share this out, get the word out. I'm happy to be invited here by the Arts Consortium for the October First Friday. So I'm looking forward to showing you some of my songs and talking a little bit about the art of music. Look at all the wondrous things that life has given everyone. All the things that make life good to a king or a newborn son. So did you ever think about it? 'Cause it's right here in your hand. You just gotta take a minute and I think you'll understand. Open up your eyes and hear the heavens sing. Benedict awaits you, it's ready to begin. Troubles come and troubles go, it's the way of the world. Getting born and getting old, so what you gonna do? You can be most anything you want, you can be who you wanna be. Start today, it's not too late, take a chance and you will see. Yeah, 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 yeah. Benedict, 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 yeah, 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 yeah. I started really interested in music when I was 7, 8 years old. My dad played in church, and he had a guitar. And the story that my dad always tells was I would not stop playing it. He would tell me not to play it. As soon as he stepped out of the room, I'd run in there and grab the guitar. So much so that it just gave me his guitar. And I remember one day I was probably about 12 or 13 and told him, I said, Dad, can we please have some newer songs? I mean, I think Moses wrote this last song we played. And he said, okay, Smarty, if you think you're so smart, why don't you just write it yourself? And that was pretty much it. That was, that was the impetus. I like being behind the band or, part of a band. But it was always because I wanted to say something. There was always something to be said, and there was nobody else that would step in front and do it. So I stuck myself out there. And then before you know it, I was writing consistently for myself and other singers in both Los Angeles and Mexico professionally. So I've been working with Carlos Rodriguez from Mezcal, and he's been producing some of the songs. There'll be some Latin music. There'll be some songs, some jarochas, some positive songs. There is always a need to speak of human communication, and sometimes music allows that to occur. Sometimes I have no control of what's being said. A lot of times what I do when I'm writing is I'll put a cassette player on and then just start. I learned that years ago when I was writing Christian music. You don't know what's going to come out, so you just record everything. That's what they call a son. Llama la cucaracha porque nunca tengo nada. Voy de mano en mano de cantina, canta y canta. Ay, ay, llámame cucaracha. Ay, ay, llámame cucaracha. Me llaman la cucaracha, tengo hijos donde quiera. Que soy a negar en lo que las mujeres quieran. Ay, ay, llámame la cucaracha. Ay, ay, llámame la cucaracha. borracho y cantinero, ya no me culpan porque todo yo lo quiero. Ay, llámeme la cucaracha. Ay, llámeme la cucaracha. I had one song, in fact, which won an award that started off as a very frustrating song. The music was really good, but the words were frustrating and very downtrodden. And I showed it to a friend of mine, and he just says, "Well, change it." I said, "What do you mean change it?" He goes, "Yeah, just change it." Just it was an epiphany in the sense that, he's saying you wrote it, just change it. And I said, "Oh, I did, huh? Okay." So I went back home and changed it, and it turned out to be one of my better songs. When you start empowering yourself, I think that's really the whole message of some some of the music that I write. So everybody asks me if I play cover songs. I don't. I play what I play, and hopefully you'll like what I play. I would not advise anyone to do that unless you're in it for the long haul. Along the way, I have to entertain you, but I'm hoping to talk to you about something, teach you something, have us both have a conversation about something. Visalia has always been very pro art. There has been seasons of plenty and seasons of drought, but there's always been that undercurrent of people playing music. There's always challenges. We do have some open mics, but we don't have an established site that can nurture artists. And we have a lot of really good artists. I mean, and you have a whole bunch of them behind them that are wondering if they have what it takes, and they have nowhere to go. A lot of people know I'm bipolar. I've been bipolar all my life. I remember talking to the psychiatrist there. One of the things they said, well, you're bipolar, so these are the things that you will have. You'll have creativity, and all of a sudden, I felt angry. I felt angry. So am I just creative because I'm, bipolar? And come to the realization that no, that's not the case. It allows me to feel more. I mean, I definitely feel things differently, but creativity is creativity, and it took a while to separate that out from my illness and me. Instead of me, I can now at least look at it and say, okay, I can do something about it. But definitely, I can see throughout my life that the music was a point of that release valve in some way, shape, or form. One of the things you tend to find out with artists, there is some of that within that body of people that they either have a little bit of it or a lot of it, and they seem to see the world a little bit different. But that doesn't make them who they are. They are who they are. Um, I think sometimes it's just a thing to. I don't want to say overcome, because I remember thinking that there was a curse, and now looking back, sometimes I think it was sort of a curse and blessing at the same time. It is what it is. I have it. It is, what I mean? But it allows me to have a different point of view that maybe most people might not have, and that engages others. They want to see that point of view. So then, after my career in the advertising industry, I went back to school and actually got my education in social work. Worked with Proteus for about 10 years, assisting in assisting the farm workers with education, the solar industry, those types of things, and then of course that led me over to the position I have now at Great Alternatives, which is another nonprofit, and we assist communities with renewable energy. So it's always there, and even now with the secular music that I have, there's always messages of empowerment, history lessons, and just positive entertainment. Part of Pachango's mission. I mean, the band has been around for quite a while, and we've always assisted in playing for community groups, women's activism, or I think it's Visalia community water issues. We've written songs for them. I mean, whatever we feel is important, if we can assist in any way, whether it's just bringing in the sound system, playing a song, or writing a song for them, um, all of us in the band have felt a duty to do that, and I feel very inclined to do that. I look forward to retiring and beginning to do workshops that talk about songwriting and activism, that talk about history, that I can travel up and down the state to the different colleges to talk about issues uh, through song, and word. One of the very first things I did when I got my bachelor's was I got a grant from Arts Consortium, in fact. So we were doing concerts throughout the summer. I think we did, the first year we did 4, the second year we did about 7 or 8, and the last year we did about 12 every Saturday. The other thing that we did was I actually did a guitar classes for Proteus for farm workers at the Whitman Center. I know that with Rosalina Verde, we've been working on slowly. We've been working on a musical, uh, about migration. I think the Arts Consortium is doing a wonderful job with this. I think this kind of venue that allows people to get inside what musicians are doing, what they're thinking, and how the mechanism of making music, art, and song. That's amazing. This is really cool. We need more of this. Round table. I mean, where you have 2 or 3 musicians kind of bantering back and forth, playing a couple of songs. If I had anything to say to anybody that is just starting out as a musician or a songwriter, is like try to get together with other friends. Try to find others. Don't stay in your room. Don't become your own audience, because you're going to become this circular voice, and you're not going to grow. Get out there. Find other people. Play them your songs. Play them whatever. Listen to theirs. You're going to learn and grow and begin to have a conversation between the instrument and the musician, between the musician and the audience back to the musician. It's a conversation. So start conversing. So to get a hold of me, I am on Facebook at I think it's Facebook Pachango Music, and that's Pachango is Pachango. I'm also on Instagram, and then of course you can give me a call. I mean, I'm 559-697-8777. Don't be surprised. I have to answer for my work, but you'll hear Hector, and that's me. So I definitely want to thank Arts Consortium for allowing me to be here. It was a great experience. Give them a call, ask them, see if you can be on there. So I look forward to seeing more musicians on the first Fridays. Thank you. It's a better day for me, and a brand new song. I can hear the true man singing all day long as I cruise around the old parking gate. I can see the bums come by and ask for change. I tell them, here you go, man. Have a nice day. Well, at least it's nice to know that something's never, ever changed. Ooh, it's a better day. Yeah. Another better day. Ooh, just a better day. Wake up Sunday morning, got nothing to do. Got me a hangover, and I'm looking for the cure. As I cruise in my Impala, I can see the sun come shining through the window. Chicanita comes up to me saying, man, what you doing over here? Just looking for a good time, cruising down the road. As we listen to it, she gonna play Chanchita on the radio. Ooh, it's about your day. Yeah, 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 just about your day. Whoa, 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 nothing about your day. Head over the mamas, start the barbecue, calling up my compas, brothers and sisters too. Hey, and I tell them, bring the tortillas y cerveza. Oh yeah. As I go inside, I see my dad watching boxing by the couch. Y mi mamita está haciendo tortillas. Dame un peso now. Ooh, it's about your day. Yeah, 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 just about your day. Yeah, 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 just about